So, ladies and gents, I forgot to put the the thumbnail. Let me put the thumbnail. I have to put the thumbnail. Thumbnail is important. Right, give me a second. This is going to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO. Yeah. Right, save, and then we are now, I think, officially live. So, welcome back, ladies and gents. We are back. We're going to be obviously watching the recap for the season 2 special program. Now, obviously, I've not really watched it so far to see what's going on, but today we're going to be crunching on. We're going to give our honest view of, obviously, I mean, where ZENLESS ZONE ZERO is at the moment, and I think we'll sort of enjoy ourselves, enjoy the stream, you know, do as much as we can to kind of just be where we are, right? So, but with that said, let's hit the video and then see where I think we can kind of comment and see what we have in store.
The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. Yet heroes of righteousness still rose up.
Kung Fu Panda! Poe is in the game, finally! Is he an A rank or an S rank? I don't know. I've heard apparently he's an A rank, which I personally thought he was an S rank.
Blades drawn and raised to champion justice.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Why are they so big, man? That is not. Okay, alright.
Lemmy and Hollow?
You must be the mystics of Yunque's summit. For the safety of everyone here again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production site.
This area is steeped in miasma and its corruptive residue. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunque Summit.
What we've just done is
I shall wipe out all evil. Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged. Scatter! Release! Evil shall return to dust.
and we get a nice shot there. We got a nice shot there. But I like the movesets. Apparently, I've been told she's not a void hunter, but she is okay. From what the live stream said, she is not a void hunter, which is a bit disappointing. But apparently, she's on par with a void hunter. Now, should that stop you from summoning for her? I don't know. You know, I've saved up close to 300 pulls past like 6 months, and from what I understood, you know, they did give it the fact that she is a void hunter, but then during the stream they were like, nope, she's not a void hunter. She is another what do you call it? She's another apparently special case investigator on par with a void hunter. Now, what's the difference between a void hunter and Yishuan? Apparently, a void hunter is just obviously someone normal who has been able to bring about a change in this new Eridu or new world that has enabled the progression of humans within the ZENLESS ZONE ZERO world. So in this case, Yizhuan is in whatever position she is in the game, master, grandmaster, whatever she is, she has the power level on par with a void hunter. Now, bear in mind, a void hunter is not some extremely powerful person. In fact, I think the only void hunter we've been given that has that extreme level of, you know, power is probably Miyabi. I don't remember the names, but there's the one who created Bang Boos. That's just a genius, right? She's not like crazy busted powerful. We have the guy who created the way in which characters and humans are able to maneuver through the hollow. That's not powerful. That's not like goat kind of level. You get me? So I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a fine line, you know. A void hunter is not an archon, right? Or an emanator. Actually, best examples. Void hunters are not archons or emanators. They are not the most powerful versions of this game characters. So you know how archons are like basically the ones that hold or are blessed with godhood of that specific element. You have emanators from Star Rail who are basically gazed upon and given power directly from the Eon. So meaning they are the most powerful versions of whatever class in Star Rail there is in terms of erudition, destruction, nihility, hunt. Right now, here Void Hunter is just given to people who have accomplished a feat that enables humans to progress more, which is okay. So apparently she's not a Void Hunter, she's just on par with a Void Hunter, which doesn't necessarily mean she's weak. You get me?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shifu. Fufu's here. The streets here are really cool too. Come on, I'll show you around. What's going on? Who dares disturb the peace on our streets? Playtimes! Today's reading is Be a Hero. Tiger Tornado! Spin, spin, spin! I won't get dizzy this time!
I can't let you have all the fun, Senior Fufu. Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins feel.
It felt like I'd been pulled out of a sweet dream.
If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
But how? Isn't she?
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth.
Everyone, get ready! Formation!
On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun.
Interesting. Move this here. Okay, let's see what we have. So obviously new main story chapter. Fufu's TV event, new agent story. Yeah, typical. That's fine. It's not anything new. That's what we'll say. It's not anything new. Move my camera there. Ooh. Oh my god. Dude. God, man, the way they make these characters, man. Jane Doe is the only one who's giving me urges for a long time, but this is, oh my god, that's a good view. That's a good view. Well done, ZENLESS ZONE ZERO. Okay, new outfits. Right, now this is where I feel like I was during the leaks, right? Because let's not pretend like we haven't watched leaks, right? But during the leaks, I initially thought he was the S rank and she was the A rank, which just means he's a bit useless and she's basically more valuable. I'll be very honest, I thought he was the S rank and she was the A rank, but now it's completely turned. Alright, I mean, it's no problem, that's all. So a story mission specifically for her, that's fine, and a story mission specifically for her as well. And for him. Oh. Basically Kung Fu Panda. That is the most well-designed W engine I've ever seen. Oh, and new ones, okay. And a new Bangbu. Is it an S rank bamboo? Apparently it is. We don't know what it does. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, so this is big. This is really big. Okay, so we're getting 20 pulls, but knowing Hoyoverse, they're going to probably give like 10 pull. Yeah, they're going to give like 10 pulls off the bat and then make you wait like 18 days to get the other 10 pulls. Wait, no, we're getting 30 pulls. Wait, hold on. We're getting 30 pulls. We're getting to choose an S rank W engine. Yeah, and then we get polychromes. And then we get 20. So this is probably going to be login for like 7 days, and then it spreads out the 20 amongst the 7 days or the 10 days or whatever. It's possible. I don't know if it's I don't know how they'll do it, but it's gonna be spread out probably. This one's gonna be spread out. This one. Now you know this is how Hoyoverse works, because if they give out this 30 pulls off the bat, it'd be so much better. But half the bloody time they don't do that. They spread out this too and then give this out like 70 days after. So obviously we're yet to see. But 30 pulls for an anniversary is quite good, with an S rank W engine selector and an S rank agent. That's actually quite good. So who am I going to choose? Obviously Lycan, right? I created an account. I stopped playing it because nowadays I'm not that really into doing, multiple accounts for a gacha game, or rather just multiple accounts for any game, because it's tiring. It's tiring work. Every single patch you have to go through the story, specifically for the likes of Hoyoverse, where you can't skip the story. You have to go through that whole chat simulator for 2 accounts, and I'm not about that. So what I decided is that I had one good account that had majority of every single person, which was Bernice, Yanagi, Miyabi. It basically had everyone that covered every single element, including even Astra Yao on the ether element, and it's basically a very fully covered account, which has enabled me to clear out a lot of content. Very good, right? So if I were to pick in this case, I do have an S, I think is Constellation, not Constellation. I don't know what it is. I don't remember off the top of my head in ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, but I think I got 2 dupes of him, or 1 dupe of him. So getting the second dupe would be very good, and then getting his W engine is very good. On the other account, I lost all my 50/50s to Lycan, and I lost about 5 50/50s. So I have him at E5, and I have his W engine at like I think 3 dupes. Yeah, that account has 4 dupes of Lycan and 3 dupes of his W engine. Technically, if I were to do that on that account, I would, I think, finish off Lycan and his W engine fully. Like, that's my first official ZENLESS ZONE ZERO maxed out character, full weapon constellations, full dupes or whatever for Lycans. But I don't feel like going back to that account, man. Too much work. Yeah, so 30 pulls, very good. S rank, very good, obviously thing. I mean, you get to choose an S rank, get to choose the W engine, very nice. Wait, hold on. So between yesterday and June 5th, oh, it's a daily thing. You log in and then you get 480 poly. Okay, that's not bad. So obviously we discussed we're going to get 100% Lycan and S rank W engine. Okay, so at the first instance, you do get the 1,600 polychromes. You get to choose an S rank, and you get to choose their Lycomb. That's actually really good. This is a very good anniversary compared to other Hoyoverse titles. This has actually been very yeah, this is actually quite good. This is busted, because I don't even think Ethereal did that. Genshin has never done that. Starrel did it with Dr. Ratio, and I mean, he fell off completely. But this is very good. If there's actually one S rank that still holds a lot, and I mean a lot of value, is probably Lycan. And her as well, because they're stun units. The rest are okay for their specialities. I mean, she's good in any anomaly team if you build her correctly. She's very good to this day if you've got her built. She's alright. She's very good support if you don't have an S rank support. So I'd say like one of the best characters you can obviously get is Lycan, due to the fact also that he synergizes very well with Miyabi. So even getting his weapon would be very good. Yeah, you get 1,600. That's normal. First giveaway event. So after the June 6th update until June, yeah, I told you. It's, they don't give it the 1,600. They'll give it out on the first go, and then the first 10. I'm guessing you basically log in for a certain amount of days, and you get 10 pulls. And then I'm guessing the second one on July 25th. June 25th. Check. So now on the second half probably of the event or the patch, which is now the second patch or second event. No, second half of the event of the patch, you log in for a certain amount of days and get another 20. It's a good gimmick, but it's a bit annoying. You know, I wish I would got. Oh wait, hold on. Agent enhancement. So we get, okay, so this is something, you know, I started ZENLESS Zone Zero when the game started, 100%, right? And I will not lie, she was very good then, but she fell off completely, and I mean completely fell off. Okay, so she can now parry the she can parry the parry with her attack. That's actually really good. Not bad at all. I don't think I've watched the live stream, but I think I've heard there's more. There are more mechanics that I've given her. Even there's a thing where she does the let's see what let's actually, you know what, let's do this. I think it was here. I don't know whether I'll be able to get it. There's just so much in the live stream that they put that they don't really cover. But obviously you have Yushuan. I want to see Ellen. See if I can get where Ellen is. So the events. I want to see where. Here. Okay.
我有神将们，周年之际，为了纪念这个节点，也为了回应大家的期待，我们打算针对限定代理人爱莲。
So they're doing the same thing they're doing for the for the patch with Starrel, where they're improving Blade and Blade who else? Kafka, Silverwolf, and Jinglu. So they're also, I think now they're also doing an agent enhancement for this character, which is about time, because she just had in the beginning of the game, yes, 100%, she was very good, but obviously as you progress, like any other company, you have to improve upon the old things. So in this case, I fully understand why they want to be able to, I fully understand that. Like it's not rocket science. You have to improve as you move on, as you make more money. In the business that I work in as well, in medical business, with each continuous year of medical improvements and equipment that is able to help or alter or improve upon specific illnesses, or mitigate specific illnesses and reactions to specific situations, you are going to go with that specific study after, obviously, or with that specific scenario after a study is made, blah blah blah. So in this case, they're making money, they're improving characters. That's why people like Miyabi come out, right? And if you got Ellen, Miyabi power crept the crap out of out of Ellen. So yeah, I mean, the fact that they're improving her skills, I mean, let's see. Okay, so they're adding that move. That's very good. I'm guessing they've also improved upon, so core skill during dash. The skills crit damage is increased by 1. That's very good. When another character in squad shares the same attribute. Or okay, yeah.
进一步的给玩家组队的自由。角色的体验升级是我们项目组 2.0 版本第一次尝试，我们后续会观察玩家的反馈以及相关的数据情况，长期把这件事情做下去。爱莲作为开服的角色，对很多玩家以及制作组来说
，yeah, like you know, the first limited character that comes out in the game in a game that you like to play. You know, they're going to hold a lot of significance to you. Like in Weathering Waves, I started the game with Weathering Waves, and my first character was what's his name? Aero Weathering Waves. This guy. He was my first character. Ji Yang was my first character in Weathering Waves, and I will not lie, until this day I have not used any other DPS for anything because he's just very good. Now the same thing relates to this. It's about time that they also realize, you know, as much as you're progressing in budget and gameplay and sustainability for the company and the game itself, you also need to understand that there's characters who actually hold very high amount of value for players. And a good example in Star Rail is Jinglu. Everybody wanted and loved the aspect, story, and just general, you know, I'd say view of the character, just to have a power crept within, and I mean heavily power crept within 2 patches, right? And it didn't really work out for anyone. Okay, so in this case, the fact that they are now actually seeing that they need to improve upon older characters, in this case they've actually completely changed her kit and animations, which is a big leap, right? It's not just adding numbers, you know, from 75% chance to 100% chance, or she now targets every single character before when she was targeting maybe one character. You get me? So this is completely even change of mechanics. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's very good. I would love to see how they would actually implement this for other characters. Limited characters, not standard characters. Limited characters have one use. They're just supposed to be there for you to start off the game, but they're not going to be improved upon. But you see people like Ellen just completely got overshadowed by people like Miyabi.
大的纪念意义，希望老玩家能在这一次强化中获得好的体验，也希望新玩家能看到我们对角色的持续投入和诚意。
This is very good.
迎接我们即将到来的2.0。
This is very good. That's very good. Alright, let's see. So, new area. I'm not gonna watch the whole live stream. The live stream was like 1 hour. Okay, so they've added like a map system. Oh, and then you have you can actually, you know, do the, oh my god. Okay, this, I had a lot of OCD, right? I've been talking and I'm on mute. I feel so embarrassed. I'm not on mute anymore, am I? No. Okay. No, I mean, okay, it's just events. Events are not that interesting, so it's not really going to, you know, bring too much. But yeah, sure. Hollow Zero, okay. It's a new boss in Hollow Zero. That's actually quite sick. Oh my god. Right, there's something that I'm a bit confused. Okay, so that. Who is that from? Is that from her? Because it looks like it's from her. See? I think they've added a new mechanic where you can actually see, what's her name? Astroyao's thing specifically for the characters, because I'm a bit confused by that. Events. We don't really need events. Events are just basically ways for us to get... Okay, system update. Let's see this. After complete the main story, forgetting unlock the season 2 main story in advance. Okay, so after you complete chapter 2, I'm guessing. Yeah, after you complete chapter 2, you can basically go and get and be able to experience season 2 mechanics. Very good. Okay. I'm just seeing a very small spider. Very auto explore. So very auto. Now available for story commissions and combat commissions. Added new items. Prepaid power card consumes to instantly completes an exploration. Okay. But this is for people who have not been obviously finishing all. Actually, hold on. Okay, so let's see this. This is going to be for the Tiger Girl. I'm guessing this is going to be for Yijuan. So HP by 10% when using EX special attacks, chain attacks, or ultimate. Crit rate, okay, increases by 4%, stacking up 3 times, lasting 15 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration when having 3 stacks of effect. Sheer damage increases by 10%. Increases days attack by 6%. This can go, depending on what it says here, I think this would very much go with also the likes of Lycon. When the equipper is a stun character and uses EX special or chain attack, okay, increases crit damage of all squad members by 15%. And when the equipper's crit rate is more than or equal to 50%, further increases crit damage by 15%, lasting for 15 seconds. Okay, so that can really, the what do you call it? The current day set is just mostly meant to do days, nothing else. It doesn't add any other value to other characters or the characters themselves, apart from just stunning an enemy more. So I think this can really work on stun characters to give other characters more support in terms of damage and stats. Okay, well and good. I don't think there's anything. I mean, everything else is just sort of the same. You know, there's nothing. I don't think there's added really anything interesting. What's this? Event, random play. Okay, I mean, okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, very good. The fact that we're getting a lot of freebies, especially, you know, the S rank character and the W engine, that's a big leap, a very big leap. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you in the next one.